Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 26th of April, and today we are bringing in 3 sovereign officers while going as fast as possible. It is also a challenge Saturday, and today we are weak and X off-world. Not going to be too much difference on this challenge Saturday, maybe. Although we got a subverter. We got a quiet automatic concussive shotgun. Nice for this challenge. And Sovereign doesn't have armor, so we don't need to worry about that. Nice. Visitor could be nice, especially on ship 3, and Subverter's great, though we cannot use it to subvert from space. We got a cold fire. Neat. Let's go. Alright, we got shotguns and shields, and we technically have a way to deal with shields with the Subverter. Reinforcements, it's not target fleas. Do we use a subverter on the target shield on ship 1? Bong. Ooh, beginning of 3. That's a question. Not ideal key situation. Not the worst. Actually, okay, thought. Walk down here, grab your key, walk down here, maybe distract, and then grab your key. We get around here, shoot, and then you set off the alarm and walk over to the window. We knock out the window, we go with you. Alternative thought. Hold on, what if we walk down here, visit, get you out the window, catch you, we return back here, return back, we get your item. And then we leave. I'd be returning, so we'd go down here, knock you into the thing, I return, move the pod back here, then I walk back. That kind of makes some sense. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, visit, assuming that works. We got 1, 2, we got 2 rooms, 1, 2. So we can get to about here. And if you're looking away, we can get down here and then get your attention. Then you walk over here. And 2 seconds, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's probably better to walk through it. Probably better to walk through it. Oh, you going on a patrol, eh? If you, no, I think I can just walk right on by. Somehow dodge your vision. That's a little annoying. And of course, I knew that was gonna happen. And of course, they immediately go on an errand as well. That's fine though, we just need to set off the alarm earlier, which you might set off the alarm anyways for us. There's no way this is happening in under 10 seconds. Do I want you to blow up this fuel barrel? It would be a little funny if you did. Yeah, nothing I can do to stop the alarm at this point. Without using a subverter. Actually, the alarm doesn't matter so much. It's just when you want to set off the alarm matters. All right. So this is quiet. Just gotta take these and then dodge a shot. Then deactivate. Apparently I'm close enough to steal a key card. All right, so we'll have like a whole second while you set off the alarm. And then we'll have a couple seconds of you walking out to here. So we want to set off the alarm basically as soon as possible, I think. And you're shooting anyway, so yeah, this is gonna happen no matter what. All right, should have thrown something at him right before I left, but oh well. Get whatever item you've got. Key cloner, extreme range key cloner. Nice, nice. It would be so funny to subvert that sentry gun. But we only got the one use. Deactivate. Remote. Alright, so we're at 11 seconds now. So I think it's clear that we want to catch the target and then redock for the item. Oh. You're not fleeing. We don't want you to see me. We'll still be well under 20 seconds. And out we both go. And we go boop, 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 boop. Spend a second to get a crash trap. That is probably pretty worth it. Pick up one of these, drop it, sure. Alright, a repeatable way to take out shields and disable things. That's worth it. 16 seconds. Well, in theory, worth it. It's a good find. Heat sensor, emergency shield, target flees. Alright, so now I need to maybe consider subverting the telepad. I could pick up guns. Yeah, it's fine. But I cannot subvert from space, but if it's near the front, which it might not be. What, all the way? Well, did I see it all the way down there? Well, we'll see it when we dock. Boop, 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 boop. 2 seconds, very nice. All right, so that's gonna be a level 2 key clone, maybe a level 3. All right, do I subvert the telepad? If we go through this whole thing, we've got a lot of items at the end. We got this, crate on our way out, maybe this if it lines up. Versus we could just walk down through here, subvert, go out the window. Potentially walking down, visiting, subverting be even faster, and that might get us under 10 seconds. Let's walk a few steps. 3. I just remembered a mod that I want to make is... Well... I want to make a mod that shows decimal points for the time. And then just now I thought of, it'd be nice to have the time show up not just while you're paused. That'd be neat. Alright, so this is a little short, so if we just walk a little bit more. I could blow out this fuel barrel for 4 seconds. We walk a little bit, visit, return. We're at late 6, mid to late 6 seconds when we return from the visit. But then we only have to walk a little bit because this is blown up to get back into the pod. Alternative 4, 5, 6. It's difficult to tell which is faster. Actually, I could just visit now. Visiting now would definitely... Visiting plus a key cloner would definitely get me close enough to telepad. And that would get this under 10 seconds. So the question is it worth getting this one under 10 seconds when we got 3 items down here? And each of those could tremendously help on ship 3. We've got key cloner, which helps with one of the main advantages of target 3 or ship 3, in that it lets us get into a locked door almost certainly. And crash trap lets us deal with shields. I think I might just take the guarantee here. I think I'm just gonna take the guarantee here. What's our range? Pretty sure we can get that. Let's see, you don't have shotguns, but I'll take you out. Should have been a little bit more careful about that positioning. If I get shot by the sentry gun somehow, I will be sad. Alright, so that blows up. Okay, hit the corner as I expected. I'm worried about it shooting me right at the end, actually, now. Is there anything I can do to mitigate that? Not really. And just hope that I get through here before it shoots me. Okay, telepad hacked. Target is fleeing. We're getting pulled back. 1.5. I'm just gonna try and sneak on over here. I think that's a better chance of not getting shot by the turret. Okay, we're good. And I was very focused on this stuff when I really should be getting the pod back. Oops. That could be my downfall, potentially. Wait, am I in space? Why am I in space? I guess I was just close enough, or maybe it was still pulling out. All right, well, that's actually quite good. That's actually quite good. Is it good enough, though? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 8 seconds? Yeah, 3. Okay, 9 seconds. Still going through. All right, and some change, and then we hop out. I was looking at that time a little too early. All right, 1, 2, 3, and some change. All right. I was gonna say 8 seconds. Shouldn't be possible to get under 3 if you're leaving via pod. It is possible to get faster if you're not leaving via pod. If you have a slipstream and like high-powered shotguns and tracker guns, you can get out in 2 seconds. Oop. All right, we got shields everywhere. Heat sensors, target fleas, lots of guards. Okay. Lots of shields and target fleas is a dangerous combo when we are slow. Alright, definitely getting in there. The chances of extreme range key clutter not getting a key is pretty darn slim. I forgot about you. Yeah, would be safer to go for the normal door, but we are not safe and probably fine. Alright, 4 seconds. I accept that for a heat sensor approach. Okay, so probably, yeah, level 3, pretty easy. Level 4, no. Alright, level 3. Then we just walk down through here. Probably crash the shotgunner and maybe you. See, how much time do we have? Ooh, we only got 4 rooms to the telepad. But the alarm... Oh, I have to get past you guys somehow without setting off the alarm. That's actually very tricky. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. That's incredibly tricky. You're the only one that's gonna insta-see me. I can prevent you from setting off the alarm, but if you do, you shoot and get the others on board. Alright, so if... Alright, I'll do that. And this key's pretty easy. And then we can just steal either level 5 or level 6, and as you escape, we catch you. Nothing I can do with the visitor to help out for this part. Alright, just start with this. Okay, so if you start setting off the alarm, it'll go off like around here, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If absolutely necessary, we can visit, which we probably will visit. Okay, you setting off the alarm is fine. You setting off the alarm is not fine. It would go off around here. 1, 2. Yeah. If you set off the alarm, we kind of lose. Can I dash down into the corner? Lose sight of you. Alright, that's my current thought. Enter in, immediately bolt down here. Both of you will come investigate and we'll deal with that somehow. Alright, we'll try that. Worst case scenario, we panic. Alright, I think we're good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Alright. I wish I had a silent gun. And now I figure out something to do. I think I'm gonna try and smack both of them. There's one. There's maybe two. I actually got both of them. Neat. Alright. That's 3 of them distracted. Is that where I want them all to look? That's a pretty solid place for all of them except for you to look. That's a great start. Main thing is I need to get your attention. Song change already. How do I get your attention? Probably step up here and throw something down. What did I throw for them? Probably the crash trap. If it was not the crash trap, I'm in. Well, Yeah, I cannot remember which item I threw for them. So we're gonna pick that up. Wait for just a little bit. And we're gonna throw this because we know no one's looking at it. And we waited so that I would have a bit more leeway on when I can pick it up with the teleporter. Seems I would have been fine, probably. All right, so now you're looking at it. We can pick it back up, and can we get right? This corner should be good. Yeah, this corner should be perfectly fine. Now everyone's looking. And we pick it up. Already at 8 seconds. Yeah. But it's for not losing the daily completely. Okay. Room 1 and the most dangerous one is done. No one seems to be going on any patrols. Except the target. And them, I guess. That kind of means we want to set off the alarm sooner. I still had the subverter. This would be a pretty easy visitor subvert. Hold on. It might have been faster to go this way. Yeah, that probably would have been faster and simpler. Oops. I could have gotten an item. Oops. Alright, well, good news for right now is this is a pretty simple distraction. Only 2 people mattering. Are you gonna see me? I don't think he'll see me. Yeah, we're good. I don't think this is happening in under 20, which is a shame, but alas. Alright, we actually want the alarm going off pretty soon now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, even without. Alright. I can dodge your bullet, so let's go ahead and shoot. Go for level 6 or level 7 even, just because. And then I'm gonna have to deal with both of you. You don't have shotguns. Is it possible? I can like. I just realized something important. There are heat sensors here. There are heat sensors here, and that's something I have to deal with. Okay, what if I ignore them? What if I get to here? I visit to here. Can I make it out the window in 2 seconds? That's a bold play. But I need to get into this area no matter what so I can take out the pilot. So I can get like here. And we got 1, 2, 3. That seems feasible. That seems feasible. The alternative, we could also wait. We could wait, visit around here, take you out, drag you to the telepad. But the alternative does feel feasible. Also, the target is being dragged, or is being blocked by this guard, so it's going to take forever to wait for them anyways, so, alright. We'll go for this. Pick up extra stuff, sure. Remote. Get... I just facepalmed. The whole, I just said that we need to take out. I just said that we need to take out the pilot because of the heat sensors. Of course, this was just barely in the heat sensor range. Alright. I think we abandoned pod. And I think we employ the shotgun method that I mentioned before. We don't have optimal shotguns for this. But it's still probably going to be way better than trying to wait for the pod. Stop. Wait, I can't even zoom out. I can't even change zoom while I'm not controlling the pod. That is weird. Alright, goodbye pod. Alright, now I can zoom. Alright, let's see what our surroundings look like. We are not close to a station, so we do need to make sure we save the pod. Alright, well, our strategy is unchanged. Wait, I need to capture them. I can't just throw them out the window and shotgun away. Oh man, I'm ruined. If this was a kill mission or a steal mission, we could just shotgun away, but once we get them out the window, we do need to capture them. We don't. Okay. Let me think. We'll be juggling a lot of things, but in theory, we could toss them out, fix the pod, catch them, and then catch me that's further out. That is in theory possible. I got a little bit less distance than I want on this. Let's get right up into the corner. Okay, this is in theory possible, so we're gonna go for it. Why? I need those precious bullets. Okay. Don't panic. Pick this back up. Set it back down. Knock you out of your chair, because we still probably want the ship. To not have its sensors anymore. What do you drop? Subverter. That would have been useful a little bit ago. All right. Right, I threw that. Okay. We'll crash one of y'all's. I don't have to dodge too many bullets. We can replace this ammo pretty quickly. Did manage to get a shot off. Neat. Alright, so you will be busy setting off the alarm. We want all the shotguns. Pick up Trang. Drop them. Luckily, we need to hold D for this this mini game. That's the direction that we need to walk anyways, so that's perfect. Pick up. Toss. Not quite the direction I want you to go. Pick up. Toss. Not the end of the world if we get pulled back. Alright, the chances of this working are not incredible. But oh well. If I do get pulled back, that will be very unfortunately funny for this plan. Alright, so walking out there, we can remote for just a little bit. I got pulled back, didn't I? I got pulled back. Did I? Where am I? Shouldn't I be... I got pulled back to here. Oh, I didn't make that. I didn't make it. Shit, and I lost. Wait, where is... Okay, crash trap. I'm not gonna have a use for it. Right. Alright, what are my ways out? What are my ways out? I think it's just telepad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Telepad, which is annoying because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people everywhere. Might be able to get a charge back from the crash trap and get your item. Or whatever that's worth. Need to get past them somehow, but they're both facing away, so they might be giving up looking after me. Stop remoting. Okay, yeah, they're both heading back. I could also go up and around here. No reason to go up and around there when we need to get down here. Alright, so we'll walk to this corner for now. Continue our little mini game. Check where we're at. Okay. If I just walk straight down here, you're gonna see me and cause a whole lot of trouble. We're only halfway back to our crash trap. We've got a subverter! We've got a subverter! That changes everything. Okay. That changes everything. We can probably get down here and maybe line up all 4 of them. And then have to deal with the sentry gun, but we'll deal with that. Alright. So keep walking down here. Remote control. AD and click. Check how we're doing. Alright. Pod, just hold tight for just a little bit. If I'm close enough to them when they're shooting at me, do they still hit me while subverted? I'm not entirely sure. That will get everyone, I think. Beautiful. Alright, so now I'm just terribly scared of the sentry gun. But at least I can take out everyone here. And I think I'll do that now, because you could have something very important to my current situation. I don't want to use that one. That ought to get everyone. Alright, we'll continue walking. Remote control. Hold each of these, and you dropped a crash beam. That's relevant to my current situation. Alright, so now I can just calmly walk to the telepad. And then we remote control, continue our walk, and our fixing. Pretty soon. Let's see. I'll go in and pick up. Ooh, more gun, and also more ammo. All right. D and click are fixed, so I don't need to worry about you too much. So now I can hold A while walking over here to be more. Use this. All right. I'm not sure how long it'll take in non-super shotguns to get us out of here, but we've got a lot of them, and one of them's automatic. Possibly decent chances. Also don't need a subverter anymore, so sure, take a gun. All right, so we use telepad. Hold A during. All right, which way do I gotta go? All right, so we're just gonna go down. We just want to go. See, you're facing this way. So yeah, we'll just go kind of this way. Go kind of this way, kind of in the objective direction. Actually, yeah, going north is good because that goes against the grain of where you're going. Take a drink. Was not expecting to go for 42 minutes on this one. Okay. So we begin. So yeah, the real key that's missing here is I forgot about this while I was explaining it. But the real key that we're missing here is slipstream. That's what I'm realizing right now. If you have slipstream and an automatic super shotgun, that's probably enough to do this and get out of the way incredibly quickly. But oh, I forgot I disabled the pilot, so they're spiraling a little bit. This is our only possible chance, so we'll use what we've got. Potentially get under 30. All right, everything's fixed. Hold on, is there something I can do here? Does our slow-mo trick speed us up? It feels like it does. Our unpausing slow-mo trick. All right, we're going to do that. Boop, 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 boop. All right, that's something we can do to influence this. I already used like 12, 14 of the auto shotgun things. So I feel decent, all right. I feel decent about this plan. And that's out of ammo. 28, but we've got some good distance from it. My pinky is getting tired of holding this control key down. Stretch it out a little bit. Let's see. That feels like it's maybe doing something. Difficult to tell exactly, though. Alright, as long as we save some of these shotgun bullets. Quiet gun's just not going to do enough. I don't care much about it. Pod stabilized. Alright, so now... I was really hoping we would match speed with me and get a huge speed boost. Alright, so now the difficulty is catching the target. And also wondering, do I go straight for the target because I've got not much time to catch him? Or do I focus on shotgun stuff? I'm going to focus on shotgun stuff for one more round. It concerns me that the ship is facing the way that I'm going, but I know that it's just spinning. All right. The good news is compared to like bricking and catching a person, we've got an extra couple of seconds of oxygen on the target because we didn't immediately send him out after getting our thing blown up because we had the visitor. Okay, if we take this nice and calm and easy and slow the hell down. I forgot. Wait, no, this is normal, I think. This is normal. This is fine. We have less control. We have less control because our pod is low on fuel. I forgot that the brick doesn't have that problem. Does it have that problem? I don't think it has a problem. So I don't know how much fuel I've got. It looks like we can control... Why are we not matching speed with the target? Alright, that's concerning. So I have to do this manual. Up. Up. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. And it's still only 29 seconds, so I think that was a win. Alright, now we just need to catch ourselves. It's gonna be difficult to catch up with ourselves. So we're gonna blast ourselves over this way and get the pod moving that way as well. Let's see, let's check for drifting. Okay, yeah, we're going way too fast for this damaged pod. All right, stop. I don't know if the pod's fuel meter goes down while I'm out in space like this. That changed our direction a lot less than I was hoping. All right. Can we match speed with ourselves at least? No, too far away. All right, we'll just try and intercept ourselves a little bit. Oxygen could be a problem here. All right, drift a little bit, see where we're going. Pod is not going nearly fast enough. All right. Still not going nearly fast enough. I don't know if it has fuel reserve problems. Got a good amount of oxygen. All right, I think that's far enough away. I don't care about it in relation to where I am now. So we can start heading back a little bit. Oh wait, I forgot. Shouldn't speed here. Stop. Now we can use this. So we want to use the concussive ones first because we've got slightly more of them. Yeah, you got much more control over your space movement when you've got a super shotgun or the tracker's super gun. All right, how's that looking? That's looking much better. All right, still got oxygen to worry about. I don't want to use too many of these bullets, just in case. But this is looking good. This is looking good. I don't want to use too much fuel because I have no idea how much I have. We can match speed a little bit. All right, and now course correct with shotguns. That does so little. That does so little. All right, match speed. It feels like we've got a lot of fuel with how much we've used already, but I might just be pressing my luck. If we do run out of fuel, we can just hop out and use the shotguns to hopefully just get into a station last second. All right, nice and easy. We got plenty of oxygen right now. All right, little course correction. Match. Little course correction. Match. Little course correction. That's gonna miss. Is it? I never realized. Yeah, this is a beat up pod, isn't it? All right. All right, we have been using up emergency fuel reserves, but we still got some remaining. How is it looking? Okay, so yeah, just take it nice and easy. We're not. If we don't use fuel and we don't hop out, we're not using any resources. And we can just casually drift towards this station. All right, not gonna hit it. Okay, we can do little course corrections. Little course corrections. There we go. We did it, and under 30 seconds as well. Huzzah! I can't even remember what time we were at when we used that visitor. Well, considering when we got out, well... Okay, so we returned with the visit. We did the return visit. Okay, my original plan was to do that exact same thing, but intentionally. So, we did lose time by not getting out before the visitor ended. So we would have been under 30 seconds either way. But the fact that we just barely managed to do it despite that little screw up at the end. Yeah, I'm happy. Almost an hour. We're almost at an hour. I still got first place. I still got first place. Yay! All right, I see this as an absolute win. I see this as an absolute win. Man, I'm glad that one guard. It actually ended up being key that the target dropped a subverter, and that subverter let us crash the guard, or take out the guard's shield that had the crash beam that took out the turret, which let us get out just barely in time to be under 30 seconds. Granted, the target's item also could have been something like another visitor or a slipstream or a sidewinder or something helpful, but it also could have been something useless. But that chain of events just barely worked out. Sheesh. That was exciting. Okay. All right, yesterday I played very early, so this is my first time seeing... Oh, yeah, I remember. I screwed... What did I screw up? I was sane? I don't think I was injured. Was it an OC day and I was seen? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I swapped with the wrong person. I tried to swap with the pilot, but I completely fumbled it. Yeah, I remember. And yeah, as I said, definitely the fastest time. I can't remember what exactly I did, but the couple things that I did made it almost guaranteed that I'd have the fastest time unless there was a crate that I missed that had something really good. So yeah, I got that going for me. Yeah, if it wasn't for that fumble, even with the time save that the fumble gave me, still would have been firmly in first place, but alas. Yeah. Nice job, 7-2. Not swapping with someone wildly and doing things wrong. Getting first place with 34 seconds and a 5.99. Very nice job. We've got Zazaza coming up in second. Razzlebatcher in third. Inky Block in fourth. And Andrew in fifth place, making it the top 5. And yeah. This ninth place feels about right for me. So I remember thinking... Like, you could get through it slowly with some of the guard patrols in there, but there were some pretty tricky situations that I skipped past that a lot of people would have trouble with. So yeah, 9 feels about right for yesterday. And geez, just like right over an hour. Was not expecting that today. Glad I played a little early. Yeah. What a wild end that was. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.